What is the right Forex pair to trade? Before we dive into this video, hit that subscribe button to see some more Forex related videos. As you start your Forex trading journey, it may be easy to fall into the trap of trading all the different currencies, commodities and stocks. But this can cause you to trade correlated pairs and lead to more losses due to overexposure. But how can you choose the right Forex pair to trade? To start, you can use a currency strength meter like the one I have just in front of us here. This is one that I created myself, and in the top right hand corner is a video on how you can make your own. But stick with me and I'm going to show you how you can use this to find key markets to trade. I like to use my currency strength meter to help me identify obviously a strong currency against a weak one. I also like to use it for key reversal swing trading opportunities. Now I'm going to show you how I do that using my currency strength meter here. So let's say we've got price or a currency above this zone here. Now this zone basically means that the currency is strong, okay, but it's in a potential reversal zone, okay. So that makes me want to look at this to say, well, is that strength now going to turn into weakness? If you have a little look at this zone down through here, this is the opposite. This means that a currency is really weak, okay, and I want to be looking to see if that weakness is going to reverse into strength. Now we had an example this week where you can see that I've got pound here, which is the orange area there. I've got Swiss, which is the pink one, or the pink line on the chart, and you can see that I've got the New Zealand dollar, which is the gold sort of color on the chart. Now you can see the New Zealand dollar is this one here, and it was in that strong potential reversal zone, and we can see that that strength did reverse, okay. We're in the weak zone down through here, and you can see pound and Swiss franc are in that zone there, and the market has then moved to the upside, or those currencies have gained strength. So I want to be looking at those different types of currency pairs. So really speaking, I want to be looking at the New Zealand dollar versus the Swiss franc, and I want to be looking at that in a potential short direction, and then I want to be looking at the Great British pound versus the New Zealand dollar, and I want to be looking for longs on that because Kiwi is getting weaker, pound is getting stronger. Just to kind of show you that in a little bit more detail, I've got another chart just to show you very, very quickly. This is the New Zealand and Swiss franc currency pairs separated now. So we've just got those two currencies showing on the chart, and you can see the blue line is the New Zealand dollar and the Swiss franc is the orange line, and you can see here very clearly that they came into those different areas and they moved the opposite direction. The New Zealand dollar came into as a strong currency, that reversed, and the Swiss franc was a weak currency and that reversed. Let's go take a look at the chart then so we can actually see what happened here, Kiwi Swiss. Now that data was from 2 weeks ago, and you can see on 2 weeks ago we had this candlestick form here. I've actually just removed that red line. Let's just draw us an arrow on that point there so I can just show you in a little bit more detail. It was this arrow in here. So basically it's telling me that from this week, when that closed, we should be seeing there's a potential for Kiwi Swiss to continue to move to the downside, okay? Now, looking at it from a technical point of view, then you can say, well, that makes sense because the market is in an overall downward trend. We've come back into an area of resistance. If I look left, you can see all this price action in there. So maybe I want to be short here, and maybe I want to be short down into these swing lows. So if I go down into a daily time frame, I'm looking for patterns to do with a downward trend. Now that could be a lower high, lower low pattern, which looks a little bit like this, and then we could look to potentially see what happens at that lower high, which would be in here. You can see we actually get a bearish engulfing candle, and price continues to push to the downside towards the overall targets, which would be these swing lows down through here. Now, just to show you the flip side of that, I'm going to show you pound Kiwi. So pound Kiwi was another market that said this week we should be looking for potential bullish opportunities. Why was that? Because last week we saw the price form a bullish engulfing candle, but not only that, on the currency strength meter, it showed us that pound was getting stronger, Kiwi was getting weaker. So we want to be looking for the potential longs this week. As you can see, price has moved higher this week. It has moved higher from the low here to the high, 338 pips. So for us, that gives us a focus. There were two currency pairs to watch this week. That was Kiwi Swiss short, pound Kiwi to the upside. So even if we caught one of those, we could have had at least 300 pips. Now you can see this here and here. One thing that you can look for, obviously a key sort of patterns to watch, but also you can have a little look in here. There was this consolidation through there. Price broke out of that consolidation and moved to the upside. So that's how you can choose the right forex pair to trade. You can break it down by using a currency strength meter. You don't have to use the one I have here, but I do show it in our week ahead analysis videos at the start of every trading week. So if you want to see those, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So that's how you can find those. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.